All right. So John, why did you join Vistage?
I joined Vistage because I was referred to Vistage. I was referred to Derek as a possible member, and then we met. We talked a little bit and felt that I might be a fit for the group. I was actually referred to Vistage by my accountant, who's been my accountant for 15 years, and he's also part of Vistage. So that's the reason. That's what even brought my attention to Vistage. I hadn't even known about it before I heard about it from Jesse, and so looked into it. Met with Derek and felt like it might be a fit for me, and decided I wanted to join and give it a try.
What do you like best about it? What have you gotten out of it so far?
Well, the thing I like best about it is the camaraderie and having a support group, and knowing that, being in business, even though things are going very well for you in business, you always wonder if other people are dealing with the same problems you're dealing with, if other people are having the same issues, or if you're all alone. And one thing I've gotten out of that is I'm not all alone.
Perfect. What's the biggest surprise you've had? An aha or surprise for you in your Vistage experience? Any surprises? What you didn't expect but you got?
I think the biggest surprise that I've gotten is that the group accepted me so quickly, because I expected maybe I would run into some resistance, or maybe I wouldn't fit the group. But I think I was surprised that at my very first meeting, I felt really at ease, and I don't think I had my guard down when I went in there, but when I left there, I was very comfortable, and I was real surprised about that.
Have you what have you implemented? What have you taken from the meeting or a speaker that you've been able to utilize that's already helped your business?
The one thing that I've implemented that's really helped me right off the top, and again, I'm early into Vistage. I've only been a member for a few months now, but I've taken away a few things that have helped me free up some of my time. I've changed the way I accept and respond to emails, and I've learned this in my Vistage group and from an actual speaker. And believe me, it frees up a lot of my time now. I'm finding myself getting things done and actually looking for things to do by the end of the week. So,
And what's it mean working on your business versus in your business? What's that mean to you now?
to me, working on my business, and that is one of my goals in Vistage in the next year and a half. And I've said this, is that my goal is to get to a position where I work on my business instead of in my business. By that I mean, by working in my business, I feel like I'm still expected to solve problems, take care of issues as they come up. I'm being pulled in several different directions by employees and by issues with customers and so on and so forth. By working on the company, by working on my business, I am more outside of that bubble and being able to set up directions for the business to go in, and not have to work in the business, but work on it.
Has it been help you to be more strategic?
I think it has. Again, it's a little too early for me to know what direction I'm going into yet, but I do feel myself getting to a point where I am going to be able to go to some of the conventions I used to go to and just see what direction I can take the business in, now that I'm going to be getting in a position to work on it, not in it.
What do you like best about your group, your specific group, the individuals or the people in there? What do you like about them?
I like the loyalty. I like the camaraderie of that particular group. They seem very close. Again, I'm still new to the group, but they seem to be very close, and they seem to have each other's back.
Okay, great. Okay. What do you like best about Vistage? Do you like the speakers? Do you like the issue processing? Do you like the host review? Do you like the webinars?
I do like the speakers. I've been to a few of the speakers, even in other groups, so I do like the speakers. I think one of the things that I really do like about Vistage is that we meet at a different place every time. And so I don't go into the same environment. I'm not looking at being at lunchtime having the same food that I had at the last meeting, looking at the same walls. It's a total different atmosphere every month.
And how has your chair, how helpful has your chair been to your success?
My chair is very helpful. He responds to my calls, responds to my emails, answers my questions, I believe, as honestly as he can. And if he doesn't know the answer, I think he looks to find me the answer or point me in the right direction.
Okay. Okay.
It's still pretty early, so it's hard to tell. But I mean, one question is: Have you felt like you've grown as a leader from the short time you've been at Vistage?
Good question. I feel myself, pardon me, I do feel myself becoming more of a leader with the guys that I've been working with now for 15 or 16 years, and they are employees of mine. But I've always treated my employees more like friends, and I'm getting back some of that stronghold as being their boss, and they are now rallying behind me and starting to look at me more as a leader and as just as a friend and a guy who signs their paychecks.
Are you receiving more tools in dealing with your people? You know, how to handle decision making and personnel?
I'm definitely getting the attitude, and I think that's my biggest tool right now. Is I'm going back to them and I'm saying, this is the way it's going to be, and you can become part of the solution or you can be part of the problem.